Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. We're backpedaling. I know. Me and the alphabet. You know this show, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? I ain't even smarter than a first grader. So, there's that. So, we're still into D's. So, I had to go back. I had to do Dominique Cosmetics. This is the last one, Dose of Colors. Then we'll go back to being on track again with the alphabet. But, the only palette I have from Dose of Colors is Sassy Sienna. And I will say I don't know why I have this. I really don't. I don't. But I will say I love the brush in it. This brush is so cool. Look how little it is. Especially for me who has very hooded eyes and small almost. Like, I really like this. Now, do I like this palette? No, I don't. But I think that's more a preference because this is quite Sassy Sienna. It is an orangey type shades, I would say, which makes sense, obviously. I think if I were to go a different color route, I might like it. The mattes weren't bad, but it's all mattes. The mattes weren't bad, but it's all mattes. That makes a lot of sense, y'all. I know. Just go with it. Okay, so let's start with what's on the face. So what's on the face is the It Cosmetics. This is pretty much gone. I got maybe one more use out of it. That's it. I'm scraping it because I love this foundation. For concealer, I am using the Libre Prism Libre concealer. Of course, I'm wearing my Sigma under my eyes. The color correcting, it is the Spectrum Color Correcting Duo, light to medium, under the eyes, along with that concealer. I set everything today. I found this. I forgot all about it, y'all. It was under the my bronzers, but I found this. It's the Too Faced Primed Poreless Skin Smoothing Pressed Powder. Now, I don't know if I should use this like as a primer or not. I didn't use a primer. I just have my sunscreen one, you know, my skincare and then sunscreen, and then I put that foundation on. But I don't know if like this, how this is supposed to be used, but I used it as a setting powder. I just set everything with it, and it did blur. I'll give it that. It's quite white. I don't like it under the eyes, but for the rest of the face, it's not bad. I will say that. It comes like this. And as all Too Faced products, it's cute packaging. Comes with the little thingy here. Like I said, I forgot all about this. Just saying. So that is what I used for that. Then for bronzer, blush, and highlighter, I pulled out my Natasha Denona palettes. So this is the Tan, Bronze, and Glow. And I'm using that for bronzer and that for highlighter. And then I'm using the blush. It's the Duo Glow, this one right here, for a blush. I really didn't need to add a highlighter, to be honest. This has got enough glow, but there you go. I am also wearing the highlighter in the inner corner because y'all know I'm not going all day without a something, you know. This is so dark and smoky, it's unreal. And it don't look right on me, I don't think. So keep all this into consideration when I'm showing you this, because it's not the palette's fault. The mattes really are nice, and I am thinking about getting another palette just to try it and seeing if possibly some have shimmers, or if all of these are just all mattes, which would come in handy again if you're using something alongside of it, as in Super Shock shadows or the Moon Dust shadows or single shadows or even these liquid shadows. But this is by Natasha. It's her Chroma liquid eyeshadow. Truth be known, I put this one. It's called Inferno Nude on the look that I did with the Dominique Cosmetics. And you all, I got so many compliments out of that. It was unreal, okay? And I'm like, it's not a palette, y'all. It's a single shadow. It's a liquid shadow. but with the base of the Dominique Cosmetics, that sweater weather palette type thing. So many compliments yesterday. I was like, okay. Which, don't get me wrong, I really like those. I've got 2 other ones, but that one's my newest one. So I have 3 of hers, and they are nice, and you do see the, the flip. All right, but let's get started in this. Is that everything? Oh, lipstick. It's the Star Wars by ColourPop in Dark Lord. I was just trying to keep it nude to try to make it all come together. Did it? No. But am I trying? Yes. Is there names of these? Yes. Okay, so the names of the shadows are on the back. I have no idea how to read it. So what we will be doing is just pointing. Okay? I'm going to move the plastic piece. And we're going to be quick because I got 2 of my 3 grandkids and 1 being the baby. So we're going to go into this shade first. And I'm starting with it as a crease shade or transition, whatever. These are very pigmented. For real. Like, kind of shocked me. Not gonna lie. And it's not even that they're pigmented. Like, when you pick it up, you can go in very light-handed and you're still picking up a good bit. But there's not a lot of kick up. No. So that's kind of interesting to me. I'm just using my BK Beauty brushes also. I mean, it blends beautifully, don't get me wrong, and all that. But these are pigment. They're more pigmented than I thought they would be, to be fair. I don't know much about those colors, so I can't really speak on it too much. Like, I don't know if it's a indie brand. I don't know. I mean, I would assume it's an indie brand because, like, it's not like a Estee Lauder or anything like that. But, like, an influencer brand, stuff like that, I don't know anything about any of that, okay? I do remember, the only thing I truly remember about this is they did a collab with Desi and Katie. That I remember hearing about. I was just coming into makeup, like, just thinking about it, Like, do I want to put this type of effort into myself? Is this going to be a way for me to express myself in a healthy way? Type of thing when that came out. So, or me hearing about that. So I wasn't into makeup, at that point. Okay, now we're going to go into this shade right here, right beside it. I will say that it is set up from, like, light to dark, and the undertones and the colors do go well together. I'll give it that too. But I think it's the pigment and color story. It's definitely color story because, I mean, it's like an orange, and a tone to it is what's throwing me about this look. And I just, I don't usually go for this, like, a sienna color because it's like an orangey brown color, like a warm. Oranges I can play with all day, bright oranges, but this is a little bit different. I will say that. Beautiful. Like, if you like this type of color story, it is a very pretty palette. It will be if you're trying to use it as an all-in-one palette, it is going to be an all matte look. We're going to take that same shade and run it under the lower lash line. Although I will say this looks really pretty with brown mascara. But it is so dark and smoky that I'm wondering now if I possibly shouldn't have went for a black. Because it's just so dark and, I mean, it's not like dark as in like black, but it is smoky, I think. Definitely deeper and darker than I thought it was going to be, to be fair. I don't know why I didn't think it, but there you go. I mean, if you look at the color story, you would think it'd be pretty, deep and smoky, but it just wasn't something I was, like, really considering. Should have considering. I mean, they give you, the name and everything. Like, it's all there, but this brush, though, is pretty cool. It is so teeny tiny, and it blends really nicely. So we're going to go into this darkest shade right here, at light hand, and I'm just going to put it in this outer portion here. But I like it because, my goodness, does it fit my eye just like perfect. I mean, I can't tell you how perfect the brush is. I really can't. It's crazy. And I've had brushes come close, don't get me wrong. I got teeny tiny brushes even. But there is something about this particular, the way it is made, the size, everything, that I'm just like, interesting. Okay. And it's almost making me think I need to leave it out so that I can use it as an outer corner brush, because it's perfect for me. And this little thing here, now this I would say is that it's stiffer than the Refer, but it has that point. Like, I can use it. I'm going to take that same darker shade right there, and I'm going to use it on the lower lash line to get right up on those lashes with that darker shade, and it works because it is such a stiff brush that it really gets up in there. Now, do I like my Refer liner brush better? Yes, I do. And I should have probably used that for the little, like, just to blend with. I never really thought about it, but I didn't. But it is, both sides are really nice. Okay. I'll just finish the lower lash line since I started it to show you some of that brush, but anyway. Alright, now back to this. I mean, it just blends nicely even. Like, it kind of surprised me. I don't know why, because like Sigma keeps brushes, Urban Decay keeps brushes in their palettes, but I don't know why I thought this would be a little bit, you know. Which I'm not saying they need to do this, because, you know, if you can cut cost by leaving the brush out, probably should, to be fair. Because most people are, you know, they already have their favorites themselves. But I will say, in this particular moment, I am glad this brush is in here because I really like it a lot. I mean, it is just the perfect size for, I mean, if you got hooded eyes especially. Alright, now we're going to take this shade right here, and I'm just going to put it, pat that shade all over the lid basically. Like, the only thing I wish it had is at least one metallic shimmer shade. That's it. And a lighter one at that. But maybe they got singles. I don't know. Like I said, there's not much on this brand I can tell you. I can only tell you that I don't like this palette due to Color Story. However, the mattes are beautiful as far as using them. And the look came out nice. Like, I have no complaints with the look. Like, other than you know, the Color Story obviously isn't mine, but, you know. We're going to take that dark shade again, and I'm going to, the dark brown, and I'm going to line the top lash line now. Again, it's preference, but they do have a lot of these. I don't even remember how much they even cost, to be fair. It wasn't like crazy stupid expensive like, say, Charlotte Tilbury or Tom Ford. Of course, those are 4 shadows, these are 5. Like, it was definitely less than them, but again, you're only getting 5 shadows, so I feel like if you could find one that you like and you're getting a good deal, it might be good for you to grab. If you're a beginner, don't go for, I mean, do be careful, because pigmented, very, very pigmented. But they are easy to use. Like, it's not like Okay, it's not like Melt, where it's deep, dark, pigmented, and hard to blend. Or they're not hard to blend, but they take work because they're just so, you know. But it's not as easy as, I mean, is it though? As easy as ColourPop? I don't know. I don't know. Like, they do blend it beautifully. I am impressed with the blend. That's what's got me impressed. I'm going to be honest with you. The blend, I was just like, okay. And I mean, even though, you know, because I can put aside the color story. But if they had a nude one, or like a brown, like nude, or a cool tone palette, a pink, a mauve palette, I think I would be on board with it, to be fair. I really do. Alright, I'm going to take my palette here, and I'm going to go into the highlighter right here, and we're just going to put that on the inner corner. Does it go with this look? Not really. Am I making it? Yep. Do I feel like I'm getting any looks on this? No. But that goes to tell me there, and I'm like, okay. So, to recommend it, I don't think I would, because I don't believe I would get any, like, ooh, what are you wearing today, like, type thing. And there's nothing, like, super, you know, unique about it, I guess. So that's why I would say, no, I don't think I would recommend it like that. If you have the extra money and you just want to try the brand out, like, I don't think you'd be disappointed. I forgot to put the Tarte Fake Awake on the lower lash line, y'all. Sorry. And I am using my YSL Lash Clash in brown. There we go. Alright. Let's get that on the lashes and we're done. I mean, I guess I can say it was a quick look. Self-explanatory. I don't know. I mean, I guess to each their own on what they're looking for, you know. Makeup is so personal. Like, what I like, somebody else might not like. And what somebody else likes, I might not like. But I do try to find people that like the same brands as me. Especially when it comes to more expensive brands. Because if I'm going to spend my money, I'm going to take their advice. You know, I'm going to see how they apply it on them. And try it. Now, granted, it could still be different. And I still trust them. Even if they say they liked it and I didn't. And it was easy for them. Because they're definitely at a different skill level than me. I do think I would give this brand another chance, though. Like, depending on how much that palette was, I'm not really for sure. Just like if Dominique Cosmetics were to come out with something that had metallics or shimmers, I might, you know, look at it. I don't know. But then I'm like, would I though? Because, you know, like I said in that video, I have so many brands that I do love and adore. It would have to be something pretty special for me to veer away from them to buy, you know, from a brand that I'm unsure of. I don't know if I should have used black mascara. Part of me says yes, and the other part of me is like, no. Because this is so dark, this look. But I feel like black could make it even darker, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Let me know. There's something. Let me know. Have you purchased from this brand? Do you own other palettes? What is your favorite? And why? Like I said, if you want a lot of Super Shock shadows, I can definitely see why somebody would have like one, maybe two of these to mix it up. But then you have your Super Shocks to really, you know, give the oomph to your look. But for me, in the collection I have, I don't think this is like a necessity. I do think that, like I said, I would use it since I have it. Possibly if I am using a Super Shock shadow or my Moon Dust. But other than that, I'm not going to. But that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped in some way. And I hope I can stay on alphabetical order now. But if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all that way you're notified when I upload. I do upload every day but Sunday. And I will see you in my next one. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.